All right, so number 22, we have distributions of gestational periods, which are the length of pregnancy for a particular animal are roughly bell-shaped. So we mentioned in like number 21 and 20. So bell-shaped means you can look at the empirical rule. We can use that Z-score. Oops. And we can also determine information about where things lie in relation to your standard deviation. So there's a lot of information that's good when something is bell-shaped. There's a lot of things we can do with it, right? The mean gestational period for this animal, so we've been given the X bar. So the mean gestational period X bar is 250 days. The standard deviation S is 10 days for females who go into spontaneous labor. Which is more unusual? So let's think about this. I'm going to draw this again. I'm not the best artist, so I apologize in advance. My bells actually look a little better if I use the thicker one, just because I think it's more forgiving. I tend to shake a little. So, your X bar is in the middle. That might be a little too generous there. You have, oh goodness, I'm shaky tonight. Here we go. So we have one standard deviation below, right? And then we have our X bar plus one standard deviation above, right? So what's more unusual? Baby born 10 days early or 10 days late? Well, 10 days, right, is our standard deviation. Which of these is more unusual? Well, since they're both the standard deviation, both of them have the same unusuality, if you will. They're equally likely. So because they have the same probability of occurring, both of these are going to be equally likely outcomes, okay? Because they're both within one standard deviation of our mean, okay? So if 250 is here, having a baby that's born 260 days or having a baby that's 240 days are both equally likely to occur if it's symmetric. Bell shape would be symmetries, like it has a symmetry and it has unimodal. So that's the things that we got from that part, okay? So that's number 22. The question identifier was 3.2.36. We're working on practice test 1, and this question's from section 3.2.